Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Thank you for joining me today. My name is Anne. This is Scent Solutions and we talk all about perfumes here. So I have for you a mini haul. Some of these perfumes you would have seen in my my top spring perfume video. I don't know. I was supposed to have recorded this before that, so I won't dwell too much on the ones that I've spoken about, but let's get into it. Before we do, if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for always watching. And if you're new, welcome on board. We're going to be talking about about 7 perfumes today. So let's start with this one. This is Shagaf Wood by Swiss Arabian. This is a sweet, spicy, oud vanilla rose praline. If you like subtle perfumes, don't go near this. It's not a safe blind buy at all. This has a place and a time. I was curious about this because I have oud bouquet and they've been compared very often. It's one of the strongest rose oud perfumes I have ever smelled. You do not need more than one spray on each side, and I mean it. It's beast mode. Beast mode. If you're not acquainted with Middle Eastern DNA, then there's no need for you to buy this unless you want to test it out and see how it works, because it's very strong, very strong. I would feel like this will work very well in cold weather, because it will be very cloying in the heat, definitely. The opening has a sharp alcohol blast, so be mindful, but it has a very syrupy, sweet scent. So if that's the kind of perfume you like, then of course Shagaf Wood is for you. Very sweet, very syrupy, very strong, very heavy, intense. There's oud in it, all that. There's saffron, so you have to be ready for that level of intensity to get with Shagaf Wood. Okay, next up I have this one, and it's called Crafted Oud from a house. It's a Middle Eastern house, and it's called Maison Alhambra. It's supposed to be a dupe for Thamine's Carved Oud, and I love this perfume actually. It's a unisex one. It has cypriol oil, cypress, cardamom, pink pepper, agar wood, cedar, patchouli, iris. There's musk, sandalwood, vanilla, vetiver, and amber. So it's very spicy in the opening with the cardamom and the cypriol. It goes into a sweet, a woody mead. The oud here is quite silent. If you're not an oud lover, you'll be fine with this one. It has iris, it has woods, and those all come through somewhere in the middle. So this is a very sexy scent. It dries into like a musky, woody, sweet base with a little bit of vanilla and also some slight earthiness as well. This is a dry perfume. There's nothing creamy in here at all. The longevity is moderate, let's say about 4 hours on skin. But after 2 hours, it sort of becomes a skin scent. You get a little bit longer on your clothes. I think this is a very sexy perfume. It's one of those unisex ones that you can share with your partner, and I totally enjoy it. Okay, I talked about these ones in my spring lineup. This is Chanel number 19. Poudre Eau de Parfum. I'm a Chanel person. I love Chanel perfumes when I can afford them. I got these, a lot of these I got on a clearance sale, not the Middle Eastern ones, but like 3 of the ones I'm going to talk about, the Chanel, the Dior, and there's one Valentino as well. I got them all in a clearance sale, so I couldn't pass up the opportunity to add to my Chanel. This one is a flanker for Chanel number 19. It's definitely a green scent, as you can see from the color. It's a 2011 release, so there's neroli, galbanum, and orange at the top. There's iris and jasmine in the mid. There's vetiver, musk, and tonka at the base. Very green, grassy opening, sort of reminiscent of a more retro perfume. I don't see any aldehydes, but I could have sworn there were aldehydes in here just because of the way it smells. The vetiver in here definitely shines through, and it adds a slightly masculine touch to this perfume. So a man can actually pull this off, so there's no sweetness in here at all. It dries into this very soft, green, musky powdery iris scent. It's very comforting in the dry down. To me, this is very spring, summer appropriate. You know, very good performance on me as well. I like this perfume. It's lovely. Great for the office. It's very clean and crisp. It's that kind of perfume you wear when you just want to go under the radar but still feel confident in your scent. I like it. Next up, we have another one, classic, Miss Dior Blooming Bouquet. This is just a beautiful, inoffensive, a lovely, flirty, fruity floral. This is the 2014. I understand there's a 2023 edition, and I would really love to smell that one just to see what the differences or similarities are. It's definitely a signature scent candidate. It's got mandarin, peony, damask rose, apricot peach, white musk. So, like I said, pretty pink floral scent, inoffensive, just your quintessential fruity musky rose. If you like heavy hitters, nah, this is not for you, you know, because it's very subtle, very subtle. I particularly love the use of peony in here because peony can get very challenging if it's done too heavily in a fragrance or if it's used too heavily in a fragrance. I've experienced that in one of my perfumes. So in this one, I would say that they've used it very well and it really complements the rose in here. This is an absolutely spring summer fave in my opinion. Yeah, spring summer. So like I said, I want to get my nose on the new formulation and just see what it is, but for the actual price, I mean, I won't pay full price for this. That's the thing. It's expensive. It's expensive. It's really expensive. I got it because it was on sale. Yeah. But if you like nostalgia, if you just want to like own something from Dior or that sort of thing, then maybe this would be for you. But I bought it because one, I wanted to add to my Miss Dior collection, and two, it was on sale. It was at a good price. I didn't want to pass up the opportunity. Okay, let's get to this one. This is my first from this line, Aqua Allegoria by Guerlain. So I have Guerlain fragrances, of course, but from their Aqua Allegoria line, I don't have anything. So this is Tiare Mimosa. I love the bottles, by the way. I find them to be really beautiful. This is a citrusy floral. It's an eau de toilette, by the way. So it has mimosa, cherry flower, Amalfi lemon musk, pink pepper, vanilla. It's been discontinued, but I wanted a cherry flower perfume, and I think it's on eBay as well. So it's really tropical. This one reminds me of a vacation. The opening is very lemony with a little bit of sourness even. I get a little bit of sourness in the opening. I also get the mimosa and some slight soapiness in this one. In the cooler weather, this is really crisp and fresh. In the warm weather, it's great to spritz on like after showering. So it has that floral, slightly aromatic freshness that I enjoy in the heat. And again, it's not bad for an EDT. Okay, now not the sillage and all those things are not strong. It stays pretty close to the skin, but to me, it's a nice intro to the line. I really enjoy it, and I actually look forward to owning more from this line. That's the Aqua Allegoria line. I'm going to come back with my thoughts on these fragrances after I've used them for a while. Okay, next up, this one I bought because of the bottle. Let me just confess. This is Valentina by Valentino. I bought this strictly because I wanted to just look at this beauty on my vanity every single day. It is gorgeous. Gorgeous. It was another one on the clearance sale. It has truffle. I was quite intrigued by that. Truffle, bergamot, and strawberry, jasmine, tuberose, African orange flower. There's vanilla amber cedar in here. This is a very feminine, sweet, fruity white floral. To me, I actually love the way the white florals were done in here. It's like a mix of the jasmine and African orange flower. Those are the two notes that I really get in here. I don't really get the tubers as much, but I like the way it was done. It's not heady, it's just beautifully done. Something actually almost minty about this, something really cooling. And I'm suspecting the cedar in this. It's powdery sweet muskiness as it dries. I just love this perfume. I love it. It's pretty, it's inoffensive, it's feminine, it's floral. I'm really impressed again with the way they use the florals here. The performance, not fantastic. You need to keep respraying this one. This is one of them ones that you have to keep respraying, be every 2-3 hours thereabouts. But again, another beautiful spring summer perfume I totally enjoy. Last for today, again, I spoke about this. This is one of those ones that, you know, when I start to rave about something, I just go on and on. Guys, you won't believe that this perfume is 2 weeks old. See how far I've gone. Ardent Beauty. This is a cheapie, but it's a goodie. I love it. If you love white florals, and just florals, not even white florals, but just florals in general, this is so good. It's a green floral, and then it has some interesting notes. There's rice, there's ginger, there's lotus, there's rhubarb, there's lily, there's orchid, there's bergamot, there's iris, there's musk, there's sandalwood, there's amber. So it has a mix of very different florals that just gives it feels like you're in a garden where like flowers are in full bloom. So the flowers are just watery, like fresh, watery florals. Oh my God, it's so pretty. Stays close to the skin, but the scent bubble that it creates is just gorgeous. So if you're looking for something feminine, fresh, slightly ozonic, but with an overall like gorgeous awesomeness, this is your jam. I love it. Really do. Guys, this is my mini haul. I will update you if my feelings about these fragrances change along the line. I feel like the ones I'm really enjoying for now are my Crafted Oud, Ardent Beauty. Oh my God. I love this Valentino as well. And I'm loving the Chanel number 19. I'm also loving the Miss Dior actually, but these ones I just showed you are the ones that I feel like I will gravitate the most towards in this lineup. Let me know if you have any of these perfumes, what you think about them. Until I see you on another video, if you haven't subscribed, please help to grow the fragrance family. And I'll see you on another one. Take care, guys. Bye.